The CSI effect refers to the perception commonly held by lawyers, judges, police officers, and even the general public that due to the apparent availability of forensic evidence on crime television, jurors may be unwilling to convict in the absence of evidence or be overly reliant on it when it is presented. Television, particularly crime shows, have caught our attention as a form of entertainment, but also as an educational source. Television portrays crime shows as exciting and filled with certainty. As humans, we like certainty and we assume that these shows must have some truth to them. Most of the shows give us the potential suspects, the victim, and evidence all within a 45-minute span, and we can't forget that all of the crimes are always solved or give us some closure. These components are often unrealistic and can impact students to choose fantasy-like careers. Past research has found that jurors may be overly reliant on evidence. The general public may consider themselves knowledgeable on the law based off what they see in television. Police officers encounter individuals who tell them how to do their job or give suggestions based on the crime-solving skills in the shows, and college students' interpretation of evidence varies based on educational level. The topic of CSI attracts students to colleges like John Jay with the assumption that their academic experience will lead to a career like the ones portrayed in the show. Aside from personal interest, John Jay is a criminal justice school, which might give students the certainty that they will get the degree and a job after graduating. Some students may come in as freshmen and lack education about forensic science or forensic psychology. Thus, they assume that this institution and the career is for them, just because they watch the show and they enjoy it very much. For example, throughout my undergraduate experience, I have heard many students say they chose John Jay because of CSI shows, and I used to be one of those students as well. It's easy to forget that television is just television, and even students who attend a criminal justice school can be fooled. The goal of this project is to learn whether students see the reality of the field as a disappointment, and if so, how do they deal with it? We have to become educated on the fantasy and the reality behind television crime shows. Many students do not take the time to question or research the careers that seem exciting, and this can lead to a tough reality check. Some students figure out that there are only a certain number of spots available for each job, and many students end up disappointed. This disappointment can come from not getting the job or figuring out halfway through the undergraduate experience that despite the motivation to learn, the academic curriculum is too difficult. Therefore, students come to John Jay with the set goal, but it may change. How students in a criminal justice setting deal with this sense of disappointment has not been explored by researchers. It's important to look at the alternative positive outcome, which is that the skills we learn in any field are valuable and can be used to succeed in other careers.